Hey guys.
Hello!
So what do you have here?
I have an activity bot, a robot kit from Parallax. Woo!
What's special about this thing?
Well, this one is based off of the activity board, which is a new board that Parallax released a few months ago, I want to say. And based on the picture, because we haven't actually opened it, it's got a nice chassis, it's got a couple wheels.
What's super special about it?
Super special. It's from Parallax.
Super special.
We got it as a donation.
Read the first line.
Read the first. Learn C programming, electronics, and build a robot. So, C?
Yes. And you've been learning what?
I've been learning C.
So this is a robot for Addie to put her C knowledge from our show First C into some practical use.
Yes. I think I'm gonna have it follow me. Maybe. So, so we haven't actually opened this, so I'm gonna see.
Nice box.
It is a nice box.
Whoever did the graphics on it did a good job.
An awesome job.
Packing material.
Packing material. Build your activity bot. We've got an activity board, huzzah, made in the USA. Woo woo!
We've been in that factory.
It's true. This looks like some bunch of random parts. Connectors of some sort, maybe?
Servo related.
Yeah. Ping sensor, which we all know and love. And the wheels. And a cute little screwdriver there. Got a cable, very nice. Can never have. Ooh, fancy.
That's going in Daddy's toolbox.
Flat. Actually, I touched it first. Mine's keepers. So flathead and awesome Phillips head. And then here's the chassis with the 2 servos. So now are we putting it together here?
And these aren't the normal servos, these are the new ones.
Oh, very nice. The continuous servo ones?
Continuous high speed.
Oh yes, I see that. It says high speed continuous rotation.
Those are different than what you normally get.
Yeah, these are the normal ones. You're hoping that it'll keep going and then bam, it stops.
Parallax has had those specially made.
For these?
For this robot, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, so rubber grommets. Step 1. Are we putting this together now?
Yep.
Okay.
Eddie's gonna put it together, and I'm gonna laugh.
Oh boy, okay. Step 1, prepare left and right encoders. That looks to be like this one. I'll put this board aside. The board is really nice, by the way. It's got everything that the Prop BOE board has, except for, I want to say, VGA output, and some, like, extra LEDs. I mean, this one actually has 2 extra LEDs, but the Prop BOE has, like, a whole bunch of them. Alright. Alright, so we take this funky shaped thing and then put this other funky shaped thing on top, and there's a little nub that helps you put it in, and then you take a screw and you put it on the top. Oop. I think I got it right. I don't want to strip the material or anything. Okay. And then there is the cables Where'd you guys go? Where did they go? Oh, right in front of me. The crowd's pointing. The cables are over there, you blind person. Alright. No, I am. Yep. Like a glove. I hope. Oh, I think I might have forced it a bit. Forced it a little bit. Here. Okay. So that looks to be one side of it. And then this is going to be the other side of it. So again, you take this, there's a tiny little nub on this side, fit that into the hole, and then with the remaining hole, stick the screw in. Okay, and then place this little doodad connector header thing. Okay, takes a little bit of forcing in, but it's nice and snug. Snug. Alright, step 1. Right and left encoders. So this is the right one, and this is the left one. Alright. Alright, step 2. Push a tire onto each wheel. Repeat. So here's the tire bag. And, ooh, these are nice. So the handy thing about this is that the band fits right between these like gear-like looking grooves.
That's a lot easier than it used to be on the Bobot.
Yes, I completely concur. Look at that, it just snaps. Makes you feel like you know what you're doing. Alright, got 2 of those. Step 3, prepare chassis. Chassis preparation.
How heavy is that? Super light?
Super light.
It's like aluminum.
Yeah, it's brushed aluminum.
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
For everyone else out there.
Okay, so it looks like it wants this side towards yourself. I'll put these wheels aside. These little encoder dudes aside too. Alright. We need 2 1/4-inch pan head screws and 2 1-inch round standoffs. Alright, and so that's in this little bag of parts, and I'm going to get the scissors here and just cut.
Wouldn't be a Tymkrs video without nurse scissors.
Nope. Alright, so 2 quarters. So do you think I could match these to like the book itself? Is that what it's meant for, maybe?
I don't know if they're to scale.
I think they're to scale. I hope they're to scale. Because there are ones that are slightly longer. I'm gonna assume it's those shorter ones. There's like shorter ones, medium length ones.
It's a 1/4 inch, right?
Yes.
Make sure you get the pan head screws.
Pan head. That's like the rounded top, right?
Yeah, it's like an upside down pan.
Oh, that's clever. Okay. So I got 2 of those. Oh, and I need the round 1-inch round standoffs. Okay. And it looks like they want this right here and right here.
And the screws go in from underneath.
That seems to be the case. I'm just double checking based on my handy dandy guide here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to push this in, and then I'm going to screw it in like that. Ooh. Skills. And these are pre-threaded, I believe, so...
Yes. If you turn it the wrong way for like a half turn, it'll click as it falls into the thread, and then you turn it to tighten it.
Okay. So there are my standoffs. Step 4. Remove servo horns. Save the screws. As opposed to tossing them away. Alright, and so by... the horns is this like portion that spins. And you want to take out the screw that comes from the middle. So... Oops. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, everybody. Okay, so I'm saving that, not chucking it over my shoulder. Okay, screws out. Do I need to pop this off, you think?
They pull off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So what I did was I just put my thumb in here and then popped out. It's easier than like trying to lift it up.
And you don't need those. Just hand them to me.
I don't?
Nope.
Oh. All right, here you go, Whisker. Okay, 2 3/8. We're on the step 5. We're going to mount the right servo. And the right servo is going to go on like so. But let me double check the orientation. So this is the front, and we want this to be more towards the middle. Okay. So if you're holding the standoffs towards you, then you want the servo little nubby away from you.
Is that the technical term?
Yes, the nubbers. Okay. I'm gonna need 2 3/8 pan head screw, and I'm again using the directions to guide how big. And these are the longer ones, it seems, or the medium length ones. Okay, and then 2 nylon core lock nuts. Nylon core. They're the ones that look like they have a little bit of plastic in them.
Nylon.
Yes. Surprise. They look like what their description says. Okay. So, doesn't matter if I do like right servo versus left servo first. It shouldn't, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put this, let's see, here is, I'm gonna try to mimic this picture here. Okay, so we're at the same angle that this picture is at, and it wants one right here on the bottom towards me, and then another towards me. So the screw goes in from the outside. The nut, lock nut goes on the inside. Now I'm gonna need the, let's see, it says used included wrench. Probably a good idea. Oh, it's the cute chibi wrench. That's this little dude. That's probably not how you're supposed to use.
Typically, once you get it finger tight, that's when you use the wrench to keep the nut from turning, and you use the screwdriver to turn the screw.
Right, righty tighty, lefty loosey, right? Well, that's a lock nut, though. Does that change anything about how it is put on?
Outside. Should fit on there nicely.
Okay, oh. So you, oh, okay. Alright, so let me see if I can show folks what I'm doing. Okay, right, that worked. Thank you, Whisker. I'll look at the second one here. So what's the difference between like a lock nut and a normal nut?
Lock nuts, or nuts with lock washers, tend not to loosen up under vibration.
Ah.
Which is important when you're affixing something to a robot chassis.
Yeah. How did you get that on? I'm just going to use this method. Yeah, that didn't work. How did you get it on? I can't get it on. Just use some elbow grease.
You gotta make sure it's lined up first, obviously.
Skills. When in doubt, get a whisker. Bam! Like butter. Okay. And now we're gonna get the other side. Remember, this is more towards the center of the chassis here, and we're gonna want to do the screws that are closest to the outside here. So if we're looking at this, then these two that are right there. So I'm gonna get some of these medium length ones again. Okay. All right. Screw through the outside. Lock nut dude on the inside. So it looks like you can hand screw these up to a certain point, probably to where it hits the nylon. And then you have to, from there you need to use the little mini wrench. Which, by the way, Parallax is super cute. I just wish I had more skills at putting it on. Ah, there it is. Ha! Ha! You can't defeat me! I mean, proper alignment might. Alright. Boom shakalaka. Okay, I'm gonna loosen it just a tiny little bit here, so I can like calibrate where it's supposed to sit. Yeah, that might require me to do that. Whoa! Flyaway wrench. Thank you. Once I've moved it to where I wanted it, which hopefully that was a little better, then I secure it. Screw from the outside, lock nut on the end. Oh, see, that's just loosey-goosey. I didn't tighten that enough. I wonder if I should tighten that first. I probably need to, huh? Oh, I can just hand tighten it. Sweet.
You want to get those nice and tight before you cover them up with anything. Finger tight won't do it.
Well, what about like an angle one? See, pretty tight. Alright. little dudes all fastening, seatbelt secured. Alright, and we're gonna bring these cables through here. You know, I've never actually put a robot together, like in my life.
Yeah. First robot build.
First robot build. Never too late, folks. Look at that. It's like magic. Okay, so we finished step 5 and 6. Step 7, mount the right encoder. Alright, that was this one. And what they want us to do is, I believe, put it here, like so. I'm just going to double check here and make sure. That's the servo. I guess either way you do it. Well, oh, no, wrong one. I'm glad I checked. Alright, so what you want to make sure is that this stringy bit, this little white cubey, is facing towards the side that has more metal on it. So maybe like match these two up, two white nubs up together, and then that's exactly where you want to be. And then we're going to use the same types of screws. We're going to use a 2 3/8 pan head screw with the nylon core lock nut. Lock nut for the win. This one's slightly more difficult just because of how it's situated, but we'll make this work. I'm gonna put in the second screw too, just to keep it up. So up. Whoops. All right. Screw this baby in. Okay, secure. And then I'm gonna get another. So I already put this one into, oh, wait, did I make another mistake? I might have made another mistake, Whisker. Nope, nope, nope. Haha. Ah, false alarm. Okay, so not only does it have to be on the side that has more aluminum, but it also has to be overhanging the side that's got the covered side. Right. I never claimed that spatial relations was a forte. Don't judge me. Okay. You know, actually, I gotta say, that was really easy. Where did the hex thing go? I'm gonna see if I can pop this in first. Oop. Don't pop it in sideways, folks.
It's like watching a chimpanzee use a stick to get termites out of a
Dude,
termite mound.
look at that. Why stress? Yes. Is that what you would have done before? From the get-go, Whisker? Eh.
We all know what I would do.
Yeah, get me to build it.
Yep, because that's way more funny.
Alright, that side, done. It's like a toupee. A toupee for the servo.
Okay, everyone in the audience, vote. Would you rather see Whisker build a robot or Addie build a robot?
I don't know. I'd like to see you build one without the directions. That would be funny. Okay, other dude, other little toupee. Toupee Meister. Whoop. Runaway screw. Okay. And then I'm gonna use this handy dandy trick I just learned here. I'm gonna put in the hex lock nut here first, and then put it to where it should go. Oop, you stay in there. That makes it much easier. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, I tell you. Actually, you know, it's a good thing that we're gonna do this, because I gotta learn how to use the ping in C pretty soon.
Perfect excuse.
Perfect excuse. Look at that. Quick, easy. Like butter. Okay. So, right encoder, left encoder mounted. Step 9, mount the battery pack, which is this dude here. And I assume that what are you about? Yes?
I'm gonna assume your power cable goes towards the servos.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just making sure though that the holes align, because there are 2 holes in the battery pack that you've got to mount this thing to, and they're little. Well, I'm not sure they go directly in. Alright, so it wants 2 3/16 flathead screws and 2 1-inch round standoffs. So the standoffs go on the bottom side? Does that look right? Oh, never mind. I'm a dummy head. Alright, so there are 2 sets of holes here. One set of holes will go down, which is where, of course, you put your screws, and one set of holes will go to aluminum, where, of course, you cannot put screws through. So
Don't lose that black screw. That's one of your
servo screws?
yeah.
Oh, whoops, okay, good thing. So flatheads, there are 2 in this package. And
Those
then,
aren't pan heads.
eh? These are flatheads. I know. Yes, because they are flat. See? Super flat. They don't look like an upside down pan. So I'm going to put this through here. And I'm going to assume I okay. And then this other one. I gotta hand it to the engineering group there at Parallax. They are smart cookies. I'm just going to use the screwdriver to give me leverage here. Okay. There are my standoffs. Ooh, and they match. Lovely. Okay. Step 10. Mount tail wheel. Ooh. Wheel. Oh, okay, here we go. And, oh, I see. I was wondering what the hairpin was for.
Probably more like a cotter pin.
A who? A cotter pin? I wonder if it doesn't matter if I, Alright, so you put both ends in. String the ball. It's like a big bead. And then you take, is it the shorter end? Nope, they'll take the longer end. And then you gotta bend it upwards. Should I bend it upwards then? What do you think? Yeah? I'm gonna use our hemostats. Oh man, it's like almost as good as the diagram. Cool. Look, Ma, no hands. Alright, so step 11. Mount drive wheels. We need... Oh! Wait. We saved from step 4.
It's the black screws over there.
I'm just making sure. You mean the ones from the servos?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we don't need the servo horns?
Nope.
Oh, free servo horns. Okay.
I got a drawer full of them.
Oh, well this makes sense, because they're being placed onto the
Little gears there.
yeah.
There you go.
Alright. Oh, pish. What is this? Okay, there we go. How to get a little more purchase there. Other wheel. And... oh, so just a note. There's one side that this fits into, and the other side, well, it won't do anything but cause you trouble, so beware. Mwahaha. Okay. That is done. Wheels. Smooth. Okay. So they have theirs looking a lot neater than mine. Go figure. Wait, this is the front. So these come forward. I'm trying to match their picture here. Whoever took the product photos are gonna give me a complex. Okay. Does it look like that? Well. Alright, mount board. Stop. Install hardware first before you plug in your hardware. Download and install USB VCP drivers from. Okay.
We've already got those.
I'm gonna do that later. Sorry, guys. Let's see, I need the big screws and I need 2 of the tiny screws. Let me just double check this here. Yeah, I think that's right. So 2 of the big screws here, 2 of the tiny screws here, 2 nylon washers. Ooh, nylon. And 2 1/2 inch round spacers. So how they want us to do it is on here. I'll stay behind there. That nice and perfect. What? Why are you laughing? Alright, so we need the screw, we need the washer, and then we need the standoff for the front.
Spacer.
Oh.
Standoffs have screws on them. Spacers
Oh,
just
right.
fit over the screw.
Huh. What Whisker said. And then the back will have one of the little panhead screws here. These are awesome. These boards are like fantastic. I've been spoiled by the Prop BOE, but if I hadn't had this one, it'd been just as equally awesome. Look, you got a SD slot, you got stereo output, you got ability to put 6 to 9 volts. You got
XB.
Yeah, XB slot, SD card slot, did I say that? These are servo headers. But you can also use them to connect to other pins. You got 3.3 volts, 5 volts all set up for you. It's amazing. Okay. Okay. Bam. Step 12 mount board. Yes. Wire it up and make it roll. Sweet. Look at all these extra parts. Alright, so we got the ping sensor. Which... Where's the box? I want to see how they decided to use the ping sensor. That's really nice, guys. So let's see if I can... So the ping sensor... Okay, ping sensor hung out here with the little piezo buzzer. That's a piezo buzzer, and that's what 2 of those resistors are for, probably just to help with that circuit.
Joe Grand said we should try to replace the ping sensor with
Ooh,
his
with the
laser rangefinder.
Yes.
And the piezo with his EMIC 2.
It's like da-na-na-na, gain EXP. That's awesome. Get better tools. Oh, I kind of like the ping. I still want to make my ping camera. This should be my next thing. Well, after I get this rolling, of course. So this is really cool. Let's do a quick check. So we got the ping sensor. So this guy, oh, I see. Oh, genius. Okay. And then these little dudes, like totally hook into here or wherever, right? I gotta make sure I'm putting the right one. VN 5 volts. VN is, wait. That's usually like this way, right? Alright, I'll double check so I don't like blow the servos. And this third one. What is this third one to?
There should be two. One for each servo and
oh, yes.
2 more for the encoders.
The encoders?
Yeah, you see how there's little slots here in the wheels?
Yeah.
Those encoders are looking at those slots and counting them as they go by. So it knows exactly how many times the wheel's going around.
Alright, so we've got this one. This is a servo. This is a servo one. Oh, duh. Duh. Right. I just put it together. Alright. So there should be 4 cables here, actually. There we go. I was wondering why I only had 3 cables. So 2 of the encoders, that's these guys. And then 2 for the servos, that's these guys. And then you can go ahead and plug them into these little ports here. But okay. I'm going to put this to the side here for a second. Cleanup. Cleanup's very important. It's like those cooking shows, you know, where they show cleanup of the board. You don't watch cooking shows? Alright, let's take a look and see what we've got here. I want to say that's an IR detector.
Yep.
Whole bunch of them. Some really cool LEDs. Or resistors. More IR detectors. I'll have to figure out how to use those. Can I assume these are IR LEDs? Maybe? Whoa, what is this? Whoa! Whisker, what is this? That's a micro SD card. Whoa! What's on it?
That's for storing stuff with your programs.
What is this?
Whiskers.
Whisker! Whisker! There are whiskers.
Should be switches that go with them too.
I see some, not sure what these are.
So there's going to be a whole bunch of tutorials on the website that you're going to go through.
Ah, yes.
And it'll teach you how to use all of this stuff.
Awesome. Oh, and here's the piezo, I believe. And a switch. That's handy. Tactile switch. I like that. Awesome. First robot ever made.
Alright, so why don't you get working on the first tutorial, and we'll be back with that.
Okie dokies.